everybody, welcome to the stage, the Clive Owen comedy duo. Let's get this stuff started right. Come on, guys.
No, Matt. No, Matt, I find you completely disagreeable.
Nah, Mark, come on, you're all wrong.
No.
It's not at all true.
I'm sorry, you're
Mark,
being
it's
reasonable.
preposterous.
No.
What are you saying?
I'm
Come
sorry.
on, what?
No.
Huh?
No.
Nah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
No, it's not how
Yes.
it works. It's not how it
No.
works ever.
Yes.
Sometimes, no.
Mark.
Also, no.
Hey. Dude, how could the guy from Third Rock from the Sun bundle all those bodies up in 0 G's? It's crazy.
No, Matt, you see, Gluten's laws of physics don't work in Dreamland. That's not how it works.
Come on, dude.
Oh, hello. We're the sketch comedy duo Clive Owen, live in concert. You know, Matt, I'm beginning to think that the convoluted plot of Inception really isn't the issue here.
Do tell more, Mark.
Well, you see, Matt, sometimes you can fucking bullshit a fucking bullshit motherfucker. Sometimes. But not all the time. Sometimes, sure, a little bullshit will like slip past the radar. But not this time. You know what I mean?
Wow, Mark, you really have a way of just cutting through all the bullshit, just getting to the real meat of the matter. I suppose passionately arguing about the plot line of, what's the name of the, oh, Inception was the reference, is more of a thin veil to mask the true issue, which is, of course, my issue of drinking too much alcohol. I mean, a dream within a dream within a dream, and that's in a dream, but that's just a dream for this dream, which is all embodied in this dream. Silly talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's skit is ripped from the headlines of the private life of who makes up one half of the comedy duo Clive Owen live in concert, Matt Woodland. In this skit, I will play the role of Maurice, Matt's sponsor, and Matt will play himself. Yep. Now imagine, if you will, Matt has just arrived at my office, and I am greeting him. Oh, hello, Matt. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, hi, Maurice. Thanks for having me. Much obliged.
Please have a seat.
I sure will. Oh, this is comfortable. Thanks.
Yes, and now I am seated as well.
Oh, terrific. Shall we?
All right, Matt. Let's, how about we start off? Let me ask you, first off, you staying sober?
You know it, buddy. Clean and serene, going on 20 days.
Nice. Let me ask you another question. How you getting through?
Oh, simple, Mark. What I do is I take it one day at a time.
Great. And, how you doing that?
Well, simple, Mark. What I do is I keep it in the now. Yes.
And let me ask you this question. What happens, what do you do if you get into, say, a kerfuffle?
Oh, no big deal. What I do in this situation is tend to have an attitude of gratitude.
And, answer me this, what if that doesn't work?
Oh, simple. What I do is I let go and then I let God. One foot in front of the other. Live and let live. The next best thing.
I'm real proud of you, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to change gears here, and I'm going to ask you now to, why don't you go ahead and run through your week for me, and make sure to mention them triggers. All right?
No problem, Mark. Let's start with
It's
Maurice. Sorry. So let's start with Sunday. Well, it was a pretty uneventful Sunday. I just sort of gathered together my suits. I brought them down to the dry cleaners, had them ironed, had them pressed. I freed up my afternoon to allow me to bring all my bottles to the Redemption Center. Seltzer bottles, Mark. And then I settled down and had a nice evening with the missus and my two sons, Jamal and Jacob. It was a quite nice evening. Next day, Monday, was back to the old grind. Back to the old tin knocker job. And the only trigger to speak of was that of when I went to the DMV, the lines were just absurdly long. And as an alcoholic, I want what I want and I wanted it yesterday. So patience isn't one of my strong suits. But no big deal, because I let go and I let God, Mark.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm bringing over with pride for you, Matt.
Thanks, Mark. I feel pretty good about myself. True. The next day was one of those rather turbulent Tuesdays. Everything that could have gone wrong did. It started when I couldn't find my car keys for the life of me. I swear they were in the last place that I looked. That's when I found them. Then I hit gridlock traffic. It was nuts to butts, I tell you. It was straight stationary. Next thing, the line at the DMV was deplorable. It's like, hey, government, why don't you hire some more DMV representatives so the lines will shrink, right?
No kidding.
Okay. Later on that day, I opened my sandwich at work, and the cold cut sandwich had no mayonnaise on the bread. Dude, I was like eating fucking sandpaper. This shit was dry to the bone. And I'm just like, I'm in no mood at all. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I'm resorting to my old behaviors or whatever. So there's this infant, and I ended up chomping the infant's dick off. And then I go about my day, man. You know, things start turning around. I put in a good solid 9 hours of work, go home, pick up a pork roast, and I bring it home, and the missus prepares it. And you know, I'm popping my peas over here, Mark. And we prepare a nice pork roast dinner. And me and my sons, Jacob and Jamal. Oh, yeah, Mark, we didn't time this well. It's over already. And that's that.
There's actually something in there that I kind of want to go back to, if we could. Could you just go back a few and list off like the last 4 things that you did?
Oh, sure, Mark, no problem. Well, so I put in a good solid 9 hours of work,
No,
and it all turned around.
Yeah, I heard that. Before that, it was actually before that.
Dude, the sandwich, the cold cut, it had no mayonnaise. It was so dry. It was like,
wasn't it.
what? How do I digest this?
Yeah, I think it was actually directly after that.
Oh, you mean I chomped an infant's dick off
Yep,
with
that's
my teeth?
Right there, yeah. Okay, let's stop right there and let's delve into that a little bit. Unpackage that for me. Add more words to what you said about that, please.
Oh, Mark, well, you know, it's like I was in like a dark place. This alcoholism thing is deadly serious. And I'm just regressing into my old behavior, and it's like it was there, the day wasn't going right, so I just chomp his dick off with my teeth and such.
Let me ask you, where's that baby now? Where's he today?
Oh, he bled to death out of the hole that I left from the lack of dick being where that belongs. And that sort of, I guess that was actually capping in all the blood, and it came just spurting out due to lack of dick on where the hole used to be.
So there weren't any
We gotta go, dude. Dude, we can't. What are we gonna filibuster this whole thing?
Right.
We can't do that, Mark.
All right.
We love these people.
All right, well let's cap it off. I don't think this is really working out, and I think this is going to be our last show. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Keep going for the Clive Owen